If it doesn't ship, it doesn't count. Tomorrow
And
morning at 4:30, there's going to be a post on my blog. Not because it's the best post I ever wrote, but because it's tomorrow morning. Because I decided 20 years ago to write a post every day, and I haven't revisited that decision. I think authenticity is a crock. I think it's a place to hide. Authenticity is what we say when we tried something that didn't work and we're upset. Oh, I was just being authentic. Right? So, like, how dare you criticize me for saying my truth? No, you didn't say it for you. You said it for me and it didn't work. Own it. And when we go to a surgeon or a lawyer or any performer, we don't want their authentic self. We don't want the surgeon to come in and do a lousy job because she had a fight with her husband. We want her to be the best version. We want her to do the best surgery she's ever done. We want consistent surgery, not authentic surgery.
And it's the same with creative work. This is the part, that I think people are going to find a hard time trying to get their head around, is that consistency is more important than whatever their concept of in terms of authenticity, right? And so to be consistent, to turn up every day and to do something per day is going to improve kind of how creative a person becomes. Is that correct?
Exactly. Because creativity is not about catching the muse who is some goddess from another planet. Creativity is the act of doing this work with skill to make things better for other people. If you want to have a hobby, none of these rules apply. I think hobbies are great. I encourage people to have hobbies. But the minute you want someone else to like your work or buy your work, it's not your hobby anymore. So I have hobbies, but I refuse to transact around them because that would ruin them and turn them into a profession.
Yeah, I have hobbies as well that I just do just to do them. And I don't care if someone else actually listens, but then I write and I care what people respond. And I care that can instill some type of action. So does that mean then that people who are looking to be more creative should be okay with trying to put stuff out there and to hit the publish button? Yeah, so not just to write, but to write something and publish. Like, is that what you mean by ship creative work, and not just to be creative at home, just in front of a laptop?
If it doesn't ship, it doesn't count. Tomorrow morning at 4:30, there's going to be a post on my blog. Not because it's the best post I ever wrote, but because it's tomorrow morning. Because I decided 20 years ago to write a post every day, and I haven't revisited that decision. I made that decision once. And 7,000 blog posts later, I don't have to have a meeting with myself about whether this is good enough to publish. I just have to say, is this the best available post I've got? If it is, I publish it. And it turns out the ones that I slave over the hardest, that I am sure are perfect, don't resonate. And the ones I write in 5 minutes because I've had a busy day go like crazy. I have no idea. I'm wrong all the time, but I ship the work.
And that's interesting because, I just posted something just on LinkedIn yesterday, and I kind of submitted it, I constructed it, I thought about it. It was shorter than I ever would, but it's done better. And I don't understand why. And it pains me because I want to be better every day. And I'm like, why is this post better than the other? And I guess to your point, it doesn't make that much of a difference. You have to publish, you have to see, and you have to be consistent with that.
That's right. And it doesn't have to be every day, but my argument is that this work we are doing, if we're doing it generously, not just to amuse ourselves, we make a promise to the audience and we have to keep the promise. Part of that is being consistent. Part of that is being persistent when we are welcome. And so the difference between, say, Bob Dylan, who continues to play for millions of people a year, and somebody from the 60s who's gone, is Bob keeps showing up. He brings the best version of Bob Dylan he can to the people who want Bob Dylan, and almost no one goes. But the people who do go still account for millions of people.